weight loss tips to help you get your dream body, you all. As you guys know, I have been on this 90-day journey to get my college body back, you all, and we are currently at 167 pounds. I would like to get below 160. I would like to be 160, or ideally I would love to be 155 pounds, but I don't want to push myself too much because I'm already like where I was when I was in college. But now for me, it's just toning up and everything and losing some more weight. So I would love to lose at least another 7 to 12 pounds. That is the goal. But I want to talk to you guys about how I went from 194 pounds. Well, really, let me say how I went from 240 pounds all the way down to 167 pounds, because it's kind of a compound of all the things that I did to get to where I am now. And one thing I guess maybe my top 10 tips I will say: processed foods, fast food, that is not, all of those chemicals and stuff that stay in your system and aren't like easy to be broken down, all of that stuff really has to go. You know, I would say if you are somebody who's used to having fast food three or four times a day, I would say try to lower the amounts. The less you eat fast food, the more weight you are going to lose. And the less processed foods you have, the more weight you're going to lose. 2, have cooked foods. When you have foods that you know what you're putting in, you know what's being put into it, and you know what's not being put into it, it's much better for your digestive system. And also, when you have cooked foods, it's just easier for it to be broken down into your system versus having all these chemicals and stuff that don't really agree with our body. 3rd tip, I will say, have your lemon shots. Have your lemon shots, or have weight loss tea, which I don't want to say is weight loss tea, but you should have ginger tea, cinnamon tea, lemon tea, whatever, lemon and water. Have a warm drink that has like ingredients that are good for weight loss. Ginger is good for weight loss. Lemon is good for weight loss. There are many herbs that are also great for weight loss as well. And really, these are things that actually help your digestive system to work a lot easier, and it helps for food to be broken down, and it helps you to be able to have a smoother day. And it also helps with your energy level as well when you have these teas in the morning and also at night. 4, intermittent fasting. It doesn't matter if, it really doesn't matter, really, I would say it doesn't matter how long it is, but I think for me, it is so important that you stop eating 2 to 3 hours before you go to sleep. I cannot, like, this is like number 1, like put a check on it. Like, you have to stop eating 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. And this is the reason why when you sit down and you have a meal or whatever, no matter what you eat, like you could have had the fattiest food or whatever, but if you sit down and you have this meal 10 minutes before you're going to sleep for the night, that's sitting all in your system. It's just sitting there, and it goes right to your lower belly fat. It doesn't get a chance to be broken down. You're not moving around. You're not working out after you've eaten this food. So it just stays there until you can somehow break it down later on at a later date. Sometimes it never gets broken down. But it's so important that you don't eat 2 to 3 hours before bed. It's good to go to bed and not have a bloated tummy. You don't want to go to bed feeling bloated, feeling tired, or feeling exhausted. I know when I started doing intermittent fasting, I had a tremendous amount of energy. There's more things that I could do in the day. I didn't feel as exhausted. I felt more productive. I just really thrived when I did my intermittent fasting. And it helped me with discipline, not only with my eating and my fitness journey, but it helped me with creating, with being better at my career, at my job. It just helped me in so many different other facets of my life. It even helped me with my prayer and everything like that. So it really helps you with discipline, and it will help. And when you're disciplined, it goes into different areas of your life that will help you be even more successful. So intermittent fasting, I just feel like is huge. Even if you decide, hey, I am only gonna do intermittent fasting from 9 to 7 p.m., that's not bad either. For me, I do it from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. But that is just because I have a schedule. And for me, I actually love to reserve my mornings strictly for my arts, for my sewing, for content creating. I don't like to do nothing else in the morning except for focus on that, because I need a lot of hours when it comes to painting, when it comes to sewing, and also creating these videos. It's not easy and it takes up a lot of time. So I like to reserve my mornings for that. Also, for me, you have to not eat an hour before you work out. So I like to work out at 4 p.m. in the day, and then I like to work out between 4 to 5:30, and then I have to go shower. So from 5:30 to 6:30, I have to shower or whatever the case may be, and then 6:30 to 10 or 11 or whatever time I go to bed, I have to sit down and create content. So for me, that is why I do intermittent fasting for basically like 4 or 5 hours in the day. That's when I eat. But that just works for me, and for me, it has helped me tremendously. Sometimes if I'm really hungry, I will start my intermittent fasting at 9:30 or 10 a.m. But that's just what my goal, that's just what works for me. Now, I'm not saying anybody has to do that, because it might be a bit extreme for people, but for me, I don't really eat like that. I'm really good with having maybe 2 meals in the day, and then I'm having my little snacks or whatever, whether that's apple or having granola or having a muffin or whatever the case may be. What did I say? I said intermittent fasting, lemon shots. Working out. If you don't do nothing else, I think you should move your body 3 times a week. At minimum, you should be moving your body 3 times a week, at least for 30 minutes a day. Whether that's doing yoga in the morning, whether that's running up a hill or doing a walk. I love walking. I could walk for hours on end. But you have to move your body, because one, is going to help you with your breath work. It's going to help you when you are trying to breathe when you're working out, especially yoga and Pilates. They really help you with learning how to breathe and everything like that. Also, when you're doing strength training, it helps tighten up your skin, it helps tighten up your muscles, it helps tighten up your glutes. Whatever you want to work on, it helps tighten that up. It helps you get stronger. It helps you to be able to lift things up. It helps you to be able to work out. It helps you to run better. It just helps your overall health. So it's so important to also work out. Also, soda. You trying to lose your lower belly fat, you gotta get rid of soda. Like, point blank period. I realized when I stopped drinking soda, because whenever I drink soda, I always felt so heavy in my belly. Like, it just felt like it was gas that just stayed in my tummy. And you know, it just really was a huge contributing factor to my my lower belly fat. I realized in the first month when I had stopped drinking soda, I lost the most inches on my waist. So that was because I didn't drink any soda. I lost so yeah, you have to stop the sodas. You know, the juices, I would give a little leeway, but even the juices, you really should stop. I would definitely say sodas, juices, sugar, you have to cut back on sugar drastically. Sugar, my mom always says this, that sugar is the killer of beauty for women. And I do think that is true. You know, it's so hard to cut sugar. I mean, I've struggled this past month with it, to be honest. But you know, it's such a bad addiction, and it's really not good for your health. It's horrible for your acne, it's horrible for your skin, it's horrible for your belly fat, and it's just not good at all, because it slows you down, it makes you feel sluggish, and you just don't feel like your best self when you are having sugar. I know that is a fact for me. Another thing that I would say, have more fruits, have more live foods. Don't just have cooked foods, but have live foods. Have fruits, have your vegetables, have green juices, have fruit juices, have juices that you have made yourself. You can't go wrong with live foods. You can't go wrong with getting your fiber from having oatmeal, having apples. You need to have more fiber. That's another tip. Also have more fiber, because that's going to help cleanse out your colon. And when you cleanse out your colon, that also helps you to cleanse out that lower belly fat. It helps you get rid of that as well. So yeah, I think those are my major tips I would say that will help you lose weight by next week. Also, do not be looking at the scale. I feel like weight loss is also mental. When you stress about something, you call that stress to you. If you're stressed about, oh my God, I don't want to gain weight, I don't want to gain weight, I don't want to gain weight, then the universe is going to be thinking that you want to gain weight. That's just how it works. That's just how it has always worked for me. Like, if I stress about something that I really don't want, somehow it ends up happening to me. But when I just say, hey, I don't want this to happen to me, and I let it go, and I continue to move as if it's not going to happen to me, that's when I have always had the best results. With me, with this whole weight loss journey, I know that I'm doing everything I need to do, so I'm not stressed about not losing weight. You know what I'm saying? I just do what I have to do. I weigh myself every 2 weeks, and I make sure that I work towards that goal. I also think it is really important, in order for you to stay, I guess I'll do another video on how to stay motivated. I think a lot of people probably need a video like that. But make sure that you have many goals. Like, obviously, the big goal for me was to go from 194 to 155. But I knew if I said 3 months ago, oh, I want to lose about 40 pounds in 3 months, and I never weighed myself, there's no way in hell. I probably would still be sitting here looking at y'all, 200 plus pounds, probably still eating some blueberry muffins, snacking on gummy bears, and would not have gotten nowhere. But the thing is, what I did is I made mini goals inside of my major goal. And that's what has helped keep me accountable. What also has helped keep me accountable is the fact that I am recording everything that I'm doing, and I am being transparent with you all about my journey and everything. Because honestly, if I did not record this, I seriously doubt I would have stuck to it. I have had, the recent years, I've had a hard time sticking to my fitness journey. And it wasn't until my mom said, don't be ashamed, post your journey, that I decided to do it. And I'm so happy I took my mother's amazing advice, because had I been worried about what people thought of me and who was following me and who wasn't following me and all this other stuff, I probably would have let that keep me from this amazing journey that I've been able to share with you all, and being able to meet and talk to so many people, so many amazing people who are just like, oh my God, you've motivated me, you've inspired me, I'm so happy, thank you for sharing your journey. Like, I have just been able to talk to so many amazing people who have also emailed me, people who have DM'd me, people who have just left comments down below. Like, it's just been a phenomenal journey. And it's just been so great being able to share with you all like a vulnerable part of me, because when I first started this, I was like, there's no way in hell anybody's going to be seeing me in my little bonnet, looking sweaty, looking out of shape, not looking cute. Like, nobody's going to see me like that. Like, what? I have people that know me, that follow me. I'm not doing that shit. There was like, if y'all had heard me when I was talking to my mom about this, I was like, no way. My mom said, don't be ashamed. Like, you're going to let what people think about you stop you from sharing your journey? What BS is that? Live your life, post your journey. Don't care, don't worry about that, because at the end of the day, you don't know who you're helping, you don't know where this will take you, and you don't know how amazing this could be for you. And I'm so happy I took her advice. Like, I'm just so beyond excited. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful for everybody who has joined me. Like, I went from 600 subscribers to, we're now like 40 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. Like, it has just been a phenomenal journey, and we are almost at the end of it. But it's really not the end, because it's really just the kickstart to something even more phenomenal. And I'm just happy to continue to bring you guys along with me on the journey. I'm so happy for everybody that has started their journey, who has stayed on it, who's been motivated by it. So this is just a video I wanted to show you guys about how to lose weight, and you don't have to do anything dramatic, but just these small changes every single day, you are going to have the body that you have always dreamed of. You know, for me, I know that I didn't want to go into being 26 and not having at least one of the things off my major checklist done. And that for me, one of those major things is not only was for me to feel happy when I looked at myself in the mirror. When I didn't have anything on, am I happy with what I see in the mirror? Like, am I happy about it? And I have to say, I'm pretty damn happy about it. There are some things that I still want to work on, but I am so happy about it compared to how I felt 2 years ago. This is the best I have felt in the past 2 years with my body. Really the past 3 years. Really the past almost 4 years. This is the best that I have felt in my body. And it just feels good. It just feels so amazing. So I love you all. I hope this video helps you all. Please comment down below if you guys want me to talk about anything else. I am here to share the wisdom and advice that I have. But I will see you guys on the next video. I have to go work out, and I have to make that video so you guys can see what I am doing for, I don't know what day it is, but we'll get into it. Bye, y'all.